Very good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. We're going to start with the morning puja and offering. And I guess before we start, I just want to make sure everyone is ready, and then we can start the day. Okay, thank you. So we'll start with the salutation to the triple jam first. Let's put ourselves in Anjali. And let us pay respect to the triple jam. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Avivademi. Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang namasami. Supatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho sangham namami. Let us pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Please put your palms together to partake in the offerings to the Buddha. The offering of the 5 items allows us to express our gratitude to the Buddha and serves as a symbol to help us remember the teachings. Please join wholeheartedly and read the verses together. Offering of light. Light symbolizes wisdom. May the light of Dharma dispel the darkness of ignorance. Offering of incense. Incense symbolizes the fragrance of pure moral conduct. This reminds us to cultivate good conduct. Offering of water. Water symbolizes purity, clarity, and calmness. It reminds us to practice the Buddha's teachings, to cleanse one's mind, which is full of desires, ill will, and delusion, to attain the state of purity. Offering of fruits. Fruits symbolize the ultimate fruit of enlightenment, which is our goal. They also remind us that all actions will have their effects. Offering of flowers. Flowers symbolize impermanence. The freshness, fragrance, and beauty of flowers are impermanent. This reminds us that we should all live in the present. Remembering thus, we should reduce our craving and attachment. Now let us chant the verses for taking the 3 refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. We chant these verses to observe the 5 precepts. Panatipata viramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana viramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Kame sumichachara viramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Musawada viramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majapamadatana viramani sikapadang samadhiyami. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Vijacharana sampano sugato lokavidu. Anuttaro purisa dhammasarati satta deva manusana buddho bhagavati. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Dhamma. Swakato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipassiko opanyayiko pachatam veritavo vinuhiti. Recollection of the Sangha. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Sangha. Supatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Ujjupatipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Nyaya patipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Samichi patipano bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Yadidam chattari purisa yugani atta purisa pugala. Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakineyo anjali karaniyo. Anuttaram punyaketam lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the talk we have today at BF. Before we start, we will need to do a few announcements for today. And then after that, we will be doing a meditation before we go into the talk. So the talk will run to maybe about 12, and we can have a Q&A session and the closing puja after that. Okay. So up first, we will have a talk on 27th February, Flowing with Life, how to deal with uncertainties. A lot of us are facing a lot of uncertainties day to day. So the talk will be done by Ajahn Kimawaro, and that will be a YouTube and Facebook recorded session next Sunday. Next one, this afternoon, we have a talk in Bahasa by Brother Louis. If you can understand Bahasa and you're interested in the topic, do join us from 2 to 4 p.m. The title is How to Build Spiritual-Based Relationship in Our Lives. Now, the very famous DFC, Dharma Foundation Course 2, is going to start next Saturday and 26 February. Registration is required for this one because there's an option for Zoom or on-site. For this time round, the speaker will be Sister Sylvia Bay. So this will be quite a good course, and I'm very sure a lot of people has been trying to sign up in the previous round, so do make use of this great opportunity. Next one, BF Youth. We have been running our BF Junior Youth on Zoom, and it will continue in this format until further notice. Now, for more information and registration, do contact Sirian for the registration for this course. Now, we have another one by another talk, Body, Mind, Health by Pak Mata Ada. He's famous for meditation for health, and this session will be in Bahasa. He does do courses like that in English, so you can try Googling or looking for YouTube videos online if you would like an English version. But for this time round, for BF has organized a session on Sunday, 27th February, again 2 to 4 p.m. in Bahasa. And then we have our BF East in Yoga for meditation. You will need to bring your own mat for information. This is a hybrid session. You can do an on-site and you can do a Zoom session. Registration or payment will be made direct to the instructor. Of course, help build our Dharma home. This will be where you can do donations for our Dharma home by BF. And you can scan the QR code. You can go to the website with a lot more information on how that can be done. So before we go into the talk for today, we will do a short meditation. But I guess what I will do is I'll just give a biodata of the speaker so that we can then start the talk straight after the meditation. Okay, so the talk today is, are you really happy? That's an interesting topic, especially when considering the fact that it's done by a very happy Dr. Ang Beng Choo. She has been with the education service for more than 30 years, being a school teacher, a school inspector, a curriculum and textbook developer, a teacher's trainer, a university lecturer, and an administrator. She has been a patron of Buddhist Fellowships for many years, and Dr. Ang has been frequently invited by local and overseas organizations to give talks on personal development, human relationship, family life, and children education. So, let's calm our mind in meditation and then look forward to the very happy talk by Dr. Ang later. Thank you.
Your eyes closed. Bring your attention first of all to your body sitting here. And please relax your body. How do you relax your body? By being mindful of your body and being kind to it. What do I mean? We can start with your legs. Ask your legs. Legs, how do you feel right now? And keep asking that question until you get an answer. Just imagining your legs to be like separate living beings. When you ask a question of your legs with respect. Sometimes my legs tell me that they need to be adjusted, moved. I listen, which means the mindfulness is starting to work. It's not just being aware, it's getting to know. And the kindness means that I change my posture slightly. I often spend a long time with my body when I'm meditating, at the very beginning, to make sure it's all fine. But we've only got a few minutes, so then go to your bottom, your buttocks. I say that because sometimes people's buttocks get sore sitting on a cushion or on a chair. So we want to relax to the max so we're comfortable. It's not just indulgence. This is simple kindness to your own body. And then move up to your back. Just imagining your back to need a big stretch. The reason I do that, I've just been living in forests all my life, and even in Australia, you see even kangaroos do stretching exercises. These are native wild kangaroos. So I do a big stretch of my body at the beginning and just feeling all these chemicals going into my body, just painkillers, immune enhancers, until my back, it feels really great. And then I relax the muscles of my shoulders. Spend some time on my shoulders because they often have a lot of aches on them. I imagine those muscles being pulled apart by two invisible demons, actually four, two on each side. And I let go. Let go of stretching. Let go of stress. Allowing those muscles just to be. And they respond. My awareness of those muscles, you can relax them almost at any time. Oh, that's great. Then I look at my hands. Where are the hands supposed to be? It doesn't really matter. You put your hands in a place which you feel to be comfortable. And ask your hands, like your hands were separate entities from you. Hands, how do you feel? Do you need to be moved? And then you can move back up to your shoulders and neck to make sure that the head is well balanced on top of the neck. Not too far to the left, not too far to the right, not too far forward or too far back. Nicely balanced. And even in your throat, if you have any tickly sensation like I have now, I do have allergies. It's part of what I inherited from my father who had asthma. Just be kind to your throat. Find ways of relaxing it. And then move up to your face. In your face, there's many muscles which stretch, scrunch up because of your emotions. And by relaxing the muscles on your face, you can also relax some of the emotions. So I feel the muscles around my eyes. And I loosen them all. And around my mouth too. And once I've just done a quick scan of my body, I next become aware of my body just as one unit, just one whole. The whole purpose is to be aware and kind enough to relax everything. because I've been doing this for years, I notice that when I deliberately relax my body with mindfulness and kindness, I get this delightful feeling. The delight of having a body which is much more at peace than usual. It's the same delight which people pay a lot of money for, to go to some beach in Bali on a recliner, or to have a body massage, or to go in a hot tub. I do that just automatically, mindful and kind. And I enjoy that delightful feeling. Delight is part of meditation. I'll just stay there for a few seconds. And then we go deeper inside to our mind. How peaceful are you, or how agitated are you? There's something which I hope you've heard me teach about the peaceometer, like a thermometer, speedometer. How peaceful are you? Given a number from 1 to 10. 10 is agitated, 1 is very peaceful. What makes that reading go up to more disturbance? What makes that reading go down to more peace? For any one of you who wants to know where this fits in, this is almost third Satipatthana. What causes disturbance to the mind? What stops a disturbance? You're putting your awareness on peace, peace of mind. You don't think peace, you experience peace. And if those of you who like to watch your breathing, just watch your breath, experiencing it, but don't sacrifice peace. And be kind to this moment, opening the door of your heart to whatever you're experiencing right now. experiencing it. Don't think about it. Go deeper inside in the thoughts, to the silence which exists in the present moment. Just here, relaxing, making no plans, making no judgments. Grant to yourself these moments of peace. You deserve them. How do you feel now? What's it like in your mind? Your emotional world? How much peace can you feel? And how relaxed is your body? And how joyful does it feel? The time is up now. Instead of ringing the gong, I just ask you to slowly open your eyes. And come out from your meditation. And smile. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I hope it was a good session for you. Now that you are more peaceful in the mind, let's now welcome the joy and the happiness from the talk from Dr. Ang. Over to you, Dr. Ang.
Thank you, the beautiful DJ. Although now it's Chinese New Year is supposed to be finished by the 15th of February, but to what we Chinese saying, that's up to end of the month is still the first lunar month. So I wish all of you a very happy New Year. And every one of us would like to be happy. And every one of us like to see happy people around. And I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces here. Haven't met you for quite a long time. Now dementia is on the way. So have to prepare the talk. And then without bringing this one, I don't think I will be able to talk. I do not know whether I have shared with you all last time when I went to visit Egypt and went to the pyramid. So, the tour guide told us, in Egypt, they have a very popular Egyptian legend saying that, when we die, our soul will be brought to the gate of the heaven. And the guard will ask us two questions. The first question is that, were you happy when you were alive? The second question is, did you make others happy while you were alive? If the two answers are all positive, yes, then the gate of the heaven will be open automatically, and that the soul go in. But if both of the answers are negative, or one positive, one negative, no way to enter the heaven. So this shows that how ancient Egyptians view the importance of happiness. Now I would like to ask you, are you happy? Many of you may answer to yourself, yes, I am happy. Followed by this question, are you happy? I will ask you a few more questions. And it's not necessary for you to answer to me. You only need to answer to yourself. First one, when you are very busy with work or with your study, especially facing keen competition, are you stressful or are you happy? Although you work very hard, but your outcome is not as good as others, are you upset? When people are rude to you, they confront you or say something bad, say bad things about you, are you angry? Or you look back to yourself, see whether you have such a bad habits that people criticize you. When you are facing certain health problem, are you worrying and irritating, or you enjoy? Not go to work, but stay at home. During the pandemic, we are supposed to wear masks. Do you think that wearing masks is terrible? It's very inconvenient, it's very boring, or no? And then now, like today, the report says that, the news says that nearly 20 over 1,000 of victims already. Now we have to restrict ourselves from going out. Do you feel boring? You feel unhappy? How do you feel when you meet all this situation? How do we feel? Do we have the negative thoughts, or we still have our positive thoughts? Saying, one of my friends, he is a very happy person, and he told me he is very happy during the pandemic period. I asked him why. He said, every time I'm thinking, if one day I can wearing mask to go into the bank and ask for money, or go to the goldsmith shop and looking at all the jewelry, I'll be very happy. And then he told me that, but now I can do it openly. And then sometimes, early in the morning, we are very lazy to get up to work. But now, you can work from home. So, you get up late and no need to travel and wear your pajama and work from home. How nice it is. Isn't it? So if you have this type of positive thinking, then you will be happy all the time. Even, you are supposed to face a lot of this adversity. And then you are a really happy person. And if when we meet adversity, we are not happy, and we need people to cheer us up, we are not a really happy person. And since we are not happy, how are we going to make others happy? So how can we be a real happy person? The Buddha taught us to keep the 5 precepts, to practice Eightfold Path, and then to do the 10 good deeds, so as to achieve the goal of not doing evil, by practicing good and purifying our mind. Then we will not have greed, hatred, ignorance, jealousy, pride, and suspicions. So we will have a peaceful mind and be able to live in harmony with our family member, our colleagues, our relatives, and friends. Then we will be happy, and people surrounding us will be happy too. When I'm told to do this, I feel that it's so difficult to remember the Eightfold Path, the 10 good deeds, everything. I told myself, during the Buddha's era, he has so many disciples and followers to attain enlightenment. And it seems that they attain the enlightenment like that very easily. There should be some simple and effective method during his time. So, what is the method? Now, 3-in-1 coffee is invented. Is there any 3-in-1 practice which we can learn? And then we will be able to enjoy the practicing of Dharma. To find out, because I am a very lazy person. If you tell me to practice diligently this, that, I cannot remember, and I don't like to practice. At first, I was quite upset with myself to be lazy. But later I found that, Bill Gates like to employ lazy person. Why? Because lazy person can always find out effective and simple method. So I'm telling myself, why not? I also try to find out the simple and effective method that during the Buddha era, the disciple and the followers practice. So because of this, I read through the life of the Buddha written by many writers and many versions to make sure that there isn't such a simple and effective methods be left out. So read. And one day, a scene suddenly struck my mind. After the Buddha attained his enlightenment, he stood in front of the Bodhi tree, gazing at the tree 7 days and 7 nights, thanking it for shielding him from the sun and rain during his striving for enlightenment. Is this the first teaching of the Buddha? By his own action. And then I keep on keep on trying to tracing. And I saw that, after that, the Buddha, the first thing is to thank the Bodhi tree. Second thing, he went to this word I don't know how to pronounce. Chinese call it Dao Li Tian. In English, Traya Streamsa. Huh? Traya Streamsa. Thank you very much. I don't know how to pronounce. Thanks. Thanks for telling me. Heaven to teach his mother. His mother passed away after 7 days of his birth. So to teach his mother to repair the gratitude towards her. After that, he went to look for his 2 teachers, the teachers who teach him. Wanted to share with the teachers his achievement. However, the teachers passed away. So he looked for his 5 companions and shared with them of his finding. So the 5 companions becomes his first group of disciples. So these are all. Sharing his learning is to show his gratitude. And then after that, he went back to his village and shared with his father, his family members, and villagers. He even influenced his family members and relatives to join his Sangha group. After his father's passed away, and he carried the coffin in person for his father to show that all children should be filial to their parents, no matter what type of position they hold. Gratitude to our parents, to our teachers, to our nation, and all beings for their contribution is the key teaching of the Buddha. This is an interrelated and interdependent world. Everyone contributes to our well-being, even our existence. Our parents give us life, nurture us, support us, and love us, so that we have a basic chance of survival. Our teachers inspire and teach us the knowledge, the living skills, and good moral values. Our nation protects us from war and hunger. Many sentient beings contribute food, clothing, housing, and transportation. We should not take things for granted. We should be grateful for their contribution and do our best to repair them. Many sutta show that gratitude finds a place in the Buddha's ethical and spiritual teaching. In Mangra, I like this Mangra Sutta. Mangra Sutta regarded gratitude as one of the auspicious signs. It is the greatest virtue. It is also the mother of all the best. No wonder it is the common value taught by all religions. So no matter which religions, they all say gratitude. Looking at the peaceful smile with looking down eyes of the Buddha statue, it reminds us that gratitude comes from our inside to the outside. It brings good feelings to ourselves and others. And human life is a process of being loved and loving others. We are happy to be surrounded by good people who love us and help us. We are also happy when we are able to love others and repair their kindness. Living with gratitude, we will be happy and have positive thoughts. The world will become beautiful. There are many festivals in Singapore related to gratitude. For example, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and then, what other days? Teacher's Day, correct? And what day? Thanksgiving. And then, Labor Days, correct? Labor Days. Thanksgiving, is there a holiday? Huh? No, what I mean is the festival is holiday. Holiday for us, which we are looking forward to. Mother's Day, no holiday. Father's Day, no holiday also. Okay. Teacher's Day, holiday, correct? Labor Day, holiday, yes. So this one is to thank different groups. And then we also have the so-called Chinese calling Tomb Sweeping Day, to thank the contribution of our ancestors. And Vesak Day, to thank the Buddha for teaching the path towards happiness. And you also have Valentine's Days, to thank the spouse. Make sure that to thank the spouse, no? I remember there is a storytelling saying that one time during the Valentine's Day, and the husband in Mandarin telling the wife, during the Valentine's Day, some people buy gold, 买金 for the spouse. Some people buy silver, 买银 for the spouse. Some people buy flower for the spouse. Okay? 有的买金，有的买银，有的买花。For me, I want to buy you all. This is why I buy you 金银花. You know what is 金银花? It's a medicine for taking for flu. So then he was knocked down by his wife, and seems that he was unconscious for 2 days. So make sure that during the Valentine's Day, you buy the right things for your wife. And then, so we also have the Children's Day, right? Children's Day, is there any Youth Day? Yes, and National Day, and Soldiers Day, Nurses Day, Secretary Days. Is there any Bosses Day? Yes, okay. So we thank different group of people. But however, we should not only be grateful to those group of people during the festivals. We should be grateful from time to time and for everything to everyone. There is no shortage of people and things to be grateful in this world. But only we are lacking of a pair of grateful eyes to discover. As long as we have grateful thoughts, we will have grateful eyes to see good things and good people around us. We do not harm those whom we are grateful for through our thoughts, our speech and action. Then, if we really grateful to them, so we will be we will be very careful of our thoughts, our speech, our actions. Then we will not harm those people, some of the people at home, outside, surrounding us. And then the first 4 precepts: no killing, no stealing, no adultery, no lying, will be automatically be observed. Because you don't say things to harm people. You don't do things to harm people. And all this, observe automatically. And we all know that among the 6 realms, the heavenly realms is too comfortable. Comfortable until you don't think that you want to practice. Like me, every day is too comfortable. That's why I lie in bed watching cartoon. So too comfortable, never practice. Lazy to practice. And with the lower 3 realms, it is painful. People are suffering. This is why it is very difficult for them to practice. Only in our human realms, we have suffering, we have comfortable time. So it is then we can practice. But it is not easy for us. It's not easy to have a human body, According to the Buddha, if we want to get a human body, it's like the bird's claw. The mud in the bird's claw. Very few. But if we want to lose, now we are human beings, if we want to lose our human body, it is like the mud on the earth. A lot of chances. So now, and then he said, another thing is that, the Buddha also described, saying that if we want to get our human body, it is just like a turtle, blind turtle. Then, every 100 years, flow up to the surface of the ocean. And when it flows up, then you have to come up, then you have to, there is a hole of a piece of wood, and it was floating on the ocean, such a big ocean. And 100 years one time, and when it stuck its head out, and the head must be exactly go into the hole. Easy or difficult? Very, very difficult. This is why we are very, very lucky to have a human body. And some more, we are very happy to have good health. Although sometimes not very good lah, but on the whole, it's very good already. Because no old car like me and like some of my senior citizen friends here, we have, of course, our spare parts can be here and there, not very good, but still we can move around. And we have the chance to learn Dharma. We are very, very lucky. So we have to appreciate our human body. It's not easy to get. Our health, our good health is not easy to get. Our chances of learning Dharma is not easy to get. So we have to treasure our body. This is why we should not take those intoxicants. And then, once we don't take it, our fifth precept, observe. So we should be appreciative to our past karma. And then, with the gratitude, we will keep the precepts well. And we will plant good deeds from time to time, automatically, because we are thinking we want to have good karma for our future life when we come back. So we will take care of others automatically. Take care of the people who are kind to us, who contribute to us. And there are so many of them. And we will take care of the public property. And sooner or later, our society will become a paradise. And some people say, how to take care of others? First thing is that I don't have so much money. And the Buddha tells us that there are 3 types of generosity. One is what? Sharing of the Dharma. Sharing of Dharma means that not only the Buddha's teaching, but also your knowledge. If you have knowledge, then you can share with others. And if you know one sentence of Buddha's teaching, then you can share with others. So, secondly, is that fearlessness. When people are down, when people are very upset, then console them, encourage them to make them feel more comfortable. And the third one is, of course, is for the wealth. So, that means that the wealth, you don't have money, it's okay. We have tangible and intangible. So some people donate blood, do the blood donation. I have a friend who have donated blood for 12 years already. Every year she went. So, then in the Miscellaneous Treasure Sutra, he recorded that the Buddha one thought. There are 7 kinds of giving, of generosity, that can obtain extraordinary results. And these 7 types of giving is free of charge. Many people are very happy to see FOC, free of charge. The first one is looking at people with compassion and caring eyes. Some people, you look at them, you feel they are very nice, you like to go near them. Some people, you look at them. Last time I have a teacher. Every time we keep away at least, not necessarily during the pandemic, we keep away at least 1 meter from her. And she has a nickname. Her nickname is Tigress. Then Mandarin called Lao Ho Bu. So one time I met her on the road. And she saw me, she called me. At first I want to siam, but cannot siam. She called me. Then she came, she called ABC. So I quickly come near and then bow my head and say, I want to call her Lao Ho Bu. So come out with Lao and then look at her eyes so fierce and then Ho Bu, then go back quickly, Lao Si. Wow, luckily, I really thank Chinese language. Wow, Lao Si and Lao Ho Bu, you can change immediately. So this is why the eyes, with compassion and caring eyes. The second one is what? No angry face. Some people, you look at them, for the face, as if you owe them $1 million. But some will smile on the face. So it's better to have smile on the face, but make sure for our young girls, or don't smile on the face to certain people. Otherwise, people misunderstand you. That's not my business. Okay, but don't have to have an angry face. And the third one is to use kind words instead of harsh words. People ask you this and that, then you answer nicely. And don't say, 这样啦,这样,这样,也不懂. You don't know this? So easy, you don't even know. No lah. So the fourth one is to show respect to people. Show respect is very important. And the fifth one is try to lay beds for seniors, especially our parents. Lay the beds or the chair, the seats for seniors, especially for our parents, our teachers, and Sangha. And the fifth one is to give our seats to the needy people, like in the public transport. In the public transport, the MRT, like buses. You can let people, when we sit down, we can let people have our seats. But make very sure that you are not the one who needs the seats. Okay? Like me, I'm old. So one time when I travel on an MRT, and then when I went up, somebody let me have the seats. I thanked the person and really appreciate it. So then for second stop, I saw another old lady came up with a lot of package. I don't know whether I've shared with some of you package. So I quickly stand up and let her have the seat. And she was very angry, looking at me and say, "You think I'm older than you?" This is what Hokkien saying, "Ho sim ho lui jing." So then I quickly say, no, not because I feel that you are old, because I see that, you're carrying a lot of things. That's why I let you have the seat. Okay, sit down. Then I quickly sit down. I don't want to offend her. So I sit down, and she put all her those plastic bag onto the lap, onto my laps. And then I feel that, how come so cold? So I look into it. Wow, got fish. got prawns, walao, and chicken. But I keep quiet, and she, after putting on, then she used her hand and to pull her trousers. Oh, no wonder, because trousers is going to fall down. And after that, then she said, she took all her plastic bag. And I thought that she wanted to take her her plastic bag back. After that, she took back. She said, stand up, I want to sit. So I quickly stood up and let her sit. Oh, she sat down. And then I find that, alamak, my trousers, no, wet. Because of the cold, they got ice, so wet. And then I look at myself, wow, mati man, die man. People will think that, I leak out my urine, man. So I feel very uncomfortable. But later I told myself, never mind, I'm so old already, leaking out urine, so fun, quite funny. So should be okay. So I don't care. Then I feel comfortable again. And he saw me, not angry, nothing. And then she complained to me. She said, just now I went to the market. Hiya, I tried to choose the fish. And the hawker told me, you lao zabo, keep on choosing. So fussy for what? Then I was so angry with the hawker. So I was telling myself, no wonder she was very angry with me when I gave her the seed. Because the hawker called her lao zabo, old woman. And when I gave her the seed, it's a continuity of the old woman to prove that she's old. So I say, never mind, just now that means it's not the car accident, it's the chain accident. Her car was knocked by somebody, that's why she knocked onto me. So then I tell her, I say, don't care about them, nah. Why you worry about that? Talk. Then she went down first before me, and she said, bye-bye. And then I was one stop later than her. Then I went down. And luckily, I did a good job. Because now I always met her in the market. So I have a friend rather than an enemy. So this is why once the Buddha told Ananda, it is not. Oh, then this number 5, alamak. See, my Sina is on the way. That's why I told my husband, I have to keep my mouth shut already. So we have to show respects to others. And then the number 6 is to let our parents, our teachers, and the Sangha, when they come to our house, allow them to walk, to sit, or sometimes to sleep in our place, to live in our place. And the 7 is to do all the things with a sincere heart, with a grateful heart. Once the Buddha told Ananda, it is not by worshipping me with flowers or incense that you honor me the best. It is through practice, through living in accordance with the Dharma, that you accord me the highest honor. Because of that, I decided to practice gratitude, not only in my thoughts, but also through speech and action in my daily life. Every morning when I get up, I told myself, wow, life is between breath. I'm very heng. Last night I did not die in bed. I still get up in the morning. And then I thank my past karma for giving me a healthy human body. And thank my organs and parts of my head, my body, and my 4 limbs. I wish them well and happy. If any organ or part of my body, my head, or my limbs are comfortable, is uncomfortable, then I will repent for not taking care of it, and assure that I will take care of it, and wish it a speedy recovery. And it's very interesting that it recovers normally quite fast, no? Interesting, they are very cooperative. Then after that, I sat for a 20 minutes metta meditations. First, I send metta to my parents for giving life to me and bring me up as my first teachers. Then to my parents-in-law for bringing up a good son for me. Then to my husband for his caring, love, companion, and help. Then to my children, to bringing happiness to me through their good work and behavior. Then to my helper for doing the housework, and let me have time to be with my family members, relatives, friends, and with my hobbies. Then to my relatives and friends for their teachings, either positive or negative teaching. After that, I send metta to all beings in the house and surrounding area, and extend from my nation to the world, to the universe. So from near to far. So every morning, every time when I open my eyes, and if my husband wake up, so I will smile to him and say, good morning. So now my husband is very used to it. Before that, the first time, when I did so, and he touched my forehead, see whether I have high fever. So, but now okay already. After tidying my bed, I step into the bathroom and looking into the mirror and smile to myself and tell myself, hey, let us start together with a happy day. So when I step out from my room, I smile and greet everybody in the sitting room, in the dining room, and then step out from the home and I greet everybody, whether I know or I don't know. Everyone, I say, good morning, good morning, good morning. At first, those people whom I do not know, they look at me, very funny, think that this chabo is xiao, So then after they are used to it, they respond. I say good morning, they say good morning. So it's very good. Even to the cleaner, they sweep the floor and all, they all know me. And one time I was sick. I have my transient stroke. So I was hospitalized, and then they did not see me. They asked my maid, hey, the good morning where? So my maid said, good morning in hospital. So then they say they want to see me, and then my maid said, cannot. So quite good, they become my friend. And then sometimes, people things fall down, I will help to pick up and return them, and go to here and there, and then people behind me, I help them to hold the door and that. It's fine. And one time, when going to one place, don't know, bank or where, and then there's somebody who, one Indian and then one Chinese, and then the Chinese cannot speak English, so they don't know how to communicate. That's why I very kepo to be their interpreter. And then they're very happy, so they can communicate, and they understand each other what they want. So then when there are postmen, cleaner, dustbin collectors, they come passing by my house, I normally will give them soft drinks, the package of drinks, the tea or anything for them. Because during such a hot day, I find that they work so hard. If I am working, I also hope that people can give me some drinks. So I always give. And this is why my maid always laugh me. When you, madam, you always buy drinks for what? You never drink. I say, for people to drink, no? Then you say, I also drink. I say, yeah, of course, you're also people. What? Then she's very happy. And when she go out, and she say, Mama, can I buy this? Can I buy that? I say, buy. And she's very happy because she buy and I pay. Because we feel that they earn so little. And if we are able to help them, we help them. Like this year, Chinese New Year, I gave her an ang pao, and which is 1 month salary. And she was so happy. And she told me, she said, I'm now the queen among all the maids there, because I have the biggest ang pao. I said, you have biggest ang pao, you better work better. Then she laughed. So when you allow them to be together with you, like my maid, sit together with me, with my family to eat together. And they are very happy. So they eat as what we eat. And she told me, she said, there are many things on which I never eat before. Now I eat. I say, yes. So now you eat, you know what it is. I say, that's good for you. See? So we appreciate their work. And then they're kind to us because they appreciate how we treat them. This is right. It's a two-way traffic. This is why they say, how come your maid always work for you for a long time? Yeah, because we are nice to them, they are nice to us, then we are happy to each other. And if I see anybody do outside, whether I know or I don't know, they do good things, I will praise them. Even people think that I'm xiao, then it's okay lah. And I find that, people told me, he said, but to those people whom we have done good things for them, but they pay back with unkindness. How? I say, never mind. Could be our past karma, no? We harm them, though this life they harm us. So if we don't hate them, that it be, then in the future life, okay, just nice. And I find that, the earth, we are also like that. People kind to us, we are also unkind to people. For example, the earth provides us with air, water, sunlight. Like a mother feeding her child to keep us alive. Without air for 3 minutes or without water for 7 days, we couldn't even survive. Without sunlight, we could have depression. So the earth provides us with beautiful scenery, birds singing, sweet smell flowers, all sorts of fruits and veggies, breeze during the hot days. It satisfies our 5 senses. 5 senses. Now, the earth is sick due to pollution and chemical. So to repair for its contribution, from then onwards, I never throw rubbish any place. I will always finish all the food I take. And then, I don't use chemical. On top of this, I use fans rather than aircon. I travel by public transport whenever it is possible. I don't use car. Now my husband and I use public transport together with our 2 legs. And then we feel that it's better. Now we are stronger because we walk. We walk more. So I also try to remind my friends, try not to pollute the earth, because I do not know if we carry on in this way, next time when we come back in our rebirth, will this earth become the earth or become the hell? We do not know. This is why Chinese saying, last time I gave a talk in Mandarin, I told them, make very sure, 轮回回来，这里呢，可能就不是地球，而是地狱。It's hell. And every evening after my routine prayers, I would sit down in front of the Buddha image and admiring his face. Then I send my thoughts of gratitude to the people I met. So I go through their face one by one, including the strangers, animals, and insects. I also recall what I have done and reacted to unreasonable speech and behavior so that I'm able to repent and rectify my shortcomings. Every evening I will do that. And when I brush my teeth before I go to sleep, then I say goodbye, fair goodbye to me, to myself in the mirror, and say that hope tomorrow we will be a better one. After practicing gratitude, I see others' virtues and good things they have done for me. I see more and more. And my family members and helpers concerned and caring, the kindness of my bosses, last time my bosses, my colleagues, and now my relatives, my friends, and even the outsiders, the strangers, they are all helping me. Even the hawkers, restaurant waiters and waitresses, they serve me well. Because I always, when I go to the restaurant or the hawker center, I thank the hawkers, I thank the people who are collecting things. And then after I finish my eating, I put back. On top of this, I use my tissue to clean the table so that for the next comer to come and use it. And sometimes I see those people cleaning the place, they didn't have their food yet. I would buy food for them. So I really appreciate them and I sympathize them. So when I travel by the bus, go up the bus, then I will tell the bus driver, good morning or good afternoon. And when I get down, I will thank them and bye-bye. That's the way that I usually do. And until one time I told the bus driver, because I always use Mandarin because they are Chinese, so I say that, good morning, 早安, 早上好. Then afternoon I met them, I say 下午好. And sometimes I speak very fast, 下午好. Then one time, the driver was very angry with me. I didn't know why. So my husband, when we sit down, my husband told me, you speak too fast. I say, why? When you say 下午好, you speak so fast that people listening and think that you are telling them 笑也好. Because they are not 笑. So you say 笑也好. So now I know. So I speak slower and say 下午好. Then they answer. So practicing all this, I find that I'm very happy. And people surrounding me are very happy. So we help each other. And people help me, I help them. And then, when I go up to the bus, or sometimes I'm a bit slow, and the bus driver wait for me. And told me, don't tell me not run fast, not run too fast. They're afraid that I may forever fall. So they wait for me. And then, the foreign workers, everybody, they are very nice to me, smile to me. I don't do anything for them. I only say good morning and all that. So they are very nice to me. And one time when I bought food from NTUC, which is nearby my house, about 10 minutes away from my place, and I carry heavy things because that day my maid couldn't go with me because she was cooking, so I went. And then the foreign worker saw me, and they say, auntie, too heavy. I thought that they thought that I'm fat, you see. So I say, auntie, not heavy. No, auntie, heavy. So they quickly come over and take over all the things I bought and accompany me back home. I really appreciate them very much. They are very kind. And I find that if we are grateful to other people, people are kind to us. So I find that after implementing this, practicing gratitude, I find that I'm happier and happier. And I find that actually I'm living in heaven. I'm very happy, and people surrounding me are really good. My ego, my pride, my greed, my anger, my hatred, jealousy, suspicious have automatically reduced. And straight thoughts and wandering mind become less and less. And being nice to others are no more a burden or reluctant to me. It's very automatically, you just be like that because you find that they are all very good people, they are all nice to you. So you cannot be not nice to people. I like more and more people. And I offend less and less people. My relationship with others have improved tremendously. I have more and more friends. There are less and less people I dislike. Now I can't find whom I don't like. I find that I like many people, like, oh. So my harming others, doing things to harm others through speech or actions, reduce. And I automatically keep my 5 precepts. The no killing, no stealing, no adultery, no lying, and no harming myself by taking intoxicant. Especially no killing. No killing means, because sometimes you got mosquito coming, or the ants crawling. Now, I tell them, when I see them coming, I say, don't come in. I don't want to kill you, no. I don't want to peck, So, will you please go out? Don't go near me, no. Sometimes I forget, when I'm half asleep, I may peck you. And then they really go away. They can understand. This is why sometimes, early in the morning, after lunch, breakfast, lunch, then I will keep the fruits, some of the fruits. Then I eat some and keep some, and I give to the birds, which come to my garden. And they are very happy. And they sometimes, when I'm, like yesterday, I was rushing through for my today's talk, and they come to the window and choo 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 choo. I say, please don't disturb me, today cannot talk to you, because my husband always told me that I can communicate with the birds. And then I told my husband, 对呀对呀，我讲鸟话. So, because sometimes they sing to you, and you're very happy, and you tell them, hey, you're very nice, thank you. And then they sing louder and louder, quite good. So now, I can feel that, I do, the automatically you don't kill. And you see the ants coming, then you tell the ants, please don't come. Sometimes, if I'm not careful, I step on you, then you die. How? Then after you talk to them, they understand. They just crawl out. Crawl out your house. Interesting, So, and then no stealing, no adultery, no lying, and no harming myself by taking this one, intoxicant. I'm able to help others in one way or another, automatically. When I see there's a need, then I just do. I just do. And then, although my son told me, hey, you are very old already, you don't bend up and bend down, Then if you hurt your spine, how? I say, if hurting my spine, that's my karma, He was very angry with me sometimes. So I said, don't be angry. If I make others happy and make you angry, also no point. Then I say, smiling face, smiling face. So now I find that, I found my 3-in-1 Dharma practice, because gratitude is the simple and effective way. And with gratitude, keeping the 5 precepts, practicing the Eightfold Path, and then planting the 10 good deeds, could be done in a simple and effective way under gratitude in one go. Gratitude has gradually transformed me into a different person. I have less and less regrets, less and less worry, more and more contentment. I'm happier every day. I am not very difficult. It is not very difficult for me to focus during the meditation. Because if you have done something wrong, when you meditate, all the thoughts come to your mind. But if you're happy, as what Ajahn Brahm said, when before you meditate, you smile, then it's easier for you. Last time, I was telling myself, don't know true or not true. But now, because of this gratitude, and I find myself, once I sit down, I'm able to smile. And once you can smile, it's very easy for you to focus. And it is also easier for me to practice mindfulness. Do everything I can concentrate. I will not be distracted. And I find myself growing up instead of growing old. No wonder my teacher Sade Dipankara said, gratitude is compassion plus wisdom. It's two. The former UN Secretary General last time, this Man Ki-moon, he said, when we contribute to the common good, we ourselves are enriched. Compassion promotes happiness and will help build the future we want. I would like to change the word compassion to gratitude, and the sentence read as, gratitude promotes happiness and will help to build the future we want. Thank you. Any questions? Because there are several points I omitted as our DJ say up to 12 o'clock. So I keep my time.
Continue, sister.
I keep my time because there are some questions people ask, this and that and that and that, and my answer. So probably that you all ask the question. If you don't have, that means you are quite happy in your life. Not happy with my talk, happy with in your life.
Any questions for
Any
us?
question? Any question? Or you are very happy every day, you don't have any question, you don't have any unhappy things you want to ask, to clarify.
Or maybe no questions because they want you to finish all your points there.
No, because some people ask me. They say, what is it? Several things. Cannot remember already, they see there. Because some people say, my mother, because we appreciate our parents, right? They say, if my mother gave me away after I was born, then how? Should I appreciate her? What do you think? What do you think? If they really don't want us, they only go to, it's necessary only for them to go to the doctor for one injection. We're gone. So we still appreciate them because when they give us away, probably they have their problems. They could not bring us up. Correct. When they give us away, I don't think they want to. So they give us away. But we still appreciate them for giving us life. And when they give us away, of course, they normally give us away to the right parents. And we are very lucky to have the mother who gave birth of us to parents, and the parents who bring us up from their heart. No, our original parents, mother gave birth from the stomach. And then the parents who bring us up from the heart, gave us birth from the heart. So we have two pairs of parents to appreciate. This is why we still have to thank them. And some people say, "Ayo, my mother died already, my father died already, then how?" Direct gratitude to repay for their kindness is they are kind to us, we pay back. But there are also indirect way. Since they are not around, then we can say meditate or chanting, and then we transfer merit to them. On top of this, if we are kind to other senior citizens, treat them as our parents. So we are also doing good for our parents. This one's indirect gratitude. Because other senior citizens, they have also contributed to the society for our good. Right. Any other questions you want to ask?
I guess I have one, sister, because what you just mentioned reminded me of something. What if, in this case where you have abusive parents, and how do you balance between gratitude and maybe protecting oneself from abuse? I guess that's something that, especially if we work from home, sometimes you see a lot of cases like that. And I think there are some people who will say, you don't put yourself at risk just because they are your parents, because they are abusive. But at the same time, there will be another party that will say, but they are your parents, you shouldn't just abandon them. So do you have advice for people like that?
I can't hear very well because of my ear.
So I was saying earlier on, what you mentioned reminded me of some cases where there are actually abusive parents. And so how does the children balance between gratitude to these parents versus maybe protecting themselves from the abuse itself? Because maybe on one part, they will think that people will be saying, or maybe they think that, they are my parents. I will need to still do things for them, stay with them. But by doing that, maybe they are not protecting themselves from the abuse that they are experiencing. So do you have advice, or have you seen situations like that where you can give advice for people who are going through maybe similar situations?
Normally, when we say we are gratitude, we are grateful to our parents, okay? We are nice to them, okay? And then, on top of this, don't overdo it. And sometimes our parents, they think they are very kind to us, they love us a lot. And when they see us doing certain things, to them, they feel that doing this one will harm us, will no good to us. So they become meow, 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 meow. And we feel very irritating. So actually, their intention is good. If we feel that they have good intention, then we should tell ourselves, we are grateful to them. So when they say, meow, 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 this, for me, last time, when my mother or my mother-in-law was meow, 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 meow. So when they say so and everything, then I tell them, okay, everything okay. Then I gauge how much I want to do. Because if you say, you argue with them, they're very angry. Because they're very nice to us. And you say, no, this one, no, this one, no, this one, no. Yeah, you are old-fashioned, you are this. And then we are harming them. Might as well just telling them, okay, because from their point, we know that their intention is good. then, but we say yes, but we know that how much we will accept. Am I answering to your question or no?
In a way, yes. I guess what you're saying is we need to, while we need to maybe protect ourselves, and at the same time also try and understand the intentions from the other party.
Yes, yes, because they have they love us a lot, but sometimes the love is not, how to say, is not in the right way we can accept. Parents are like that. So those who are parents, this is why when you tell your children, no this, no that, you better don't go there, don't go there, better don't come back late, and that. And then they say, it's very irritating leh. We know how old I am already, But you just say, okay lah. Okay. Everything okay. And they are very happy. You are not telling lie. But you get their signal. And you appreciate their kindness. And they are happy that you accept their kindness. Any other questions? Or you're hungry? When you're hungry, you will not be happy. Because angry man is a hungry man.
Any other questions? Otherwise, we will start sharing merits. We have a few dedication of merits to do today. Okay, then let's say 3 sadhus and thank Dr. Ang for an amazing talk.
Thank you very much for your presence and your patience. Thank you. Sadhu, 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 sadhu.
So for today, we would like to share our merits with the loved ones of our members and long-time supporters. The first one being Madam Ang Kui Eng, 23rd March 1932 to February 2nd, 2022. And the next one is Mr. Dudley Tay Leitig, 20th June 1948 to 14th Feb 2022. So with them in mind, let's now go into sharing of merits. In Anjali, let us invite all sentient beings to participate in our acquired merits. Ita vata cha amhehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Ita vata cha amhehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe buddha anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Eta vata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Let us dedicate the merits of participating in a wholesome Dhamma activity to our departed relatives and friends. Idam me natinang hontu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idam me natinang hontu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idam me natinang hontu sukhita hontu nyatayo. End of service dedication. I dedicate the merits which I have accumulated to the cultivation of my mind in order to bring happiness and benefits to all sentient beings. I dedicate the merits to my parents, children, spouse, relatives, friends, colleagues, and my adversaries, wishing them long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity. May we never part from the Triple Gem, and may we always walk the path towards enlightenment. Let us pay respect to the Triple Gem. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Avivademi. Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Supatipano Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.